like, share, like, share. So, the US government has issued a travel advisor for its citizens on visiting Jamaica. The travel advisor that the US citizen has received from their government is to be careful in traveling to Jamaica in respect of criminal activity and woeful health, the woeful health system. But let we speak about this one by one. First, we'll speak about criminality. Over the years, we have seen where the Jamaica Constabulary Force have not able to put the lid on criminality in this country. We have seen where the government has fallen short of taking advice from the opposition and have fallen short of taking advice from the diaspora. The government is saying that they can do it by themselves. So the government sought to use the draconian measures such as SOE, which is State of Emergency, and ZOZO. So, over the past 4 years, with the advice of the Governor General, the Andrew Holness-led government have been using the Jamaica Constabulary Force member alongside the Jamaica Defense Force in the streets of Jamaica to tackle crime. But is it lawful to use the state of emergency as a measure to reduce crime? Absolutely no. So the opposition party took the JLP to court because the opposition party advice to the government was that the state of emergency is unconstitutional and it was not meant to fight crime. I should repeat, the opposition PMP party took the government to court and the court ruled that the state of emergency was unconstitutional and it was not made to fight crime, but it was falling on deaf ears to the government led by Andrew Holness and the security ministry led by Dr. Horace Chang, who is not a, what I would say, a police or a soldier. Horace Chang is a dentist, a doctor, but he is running the portfolio ministry that were meant to be run by a person with some sort of knowledge of being either a soldier or a police. So the advice given by the opposition PMP that the state of emergency was unconstitutional was falling on deaf ears, and the state of emergency continue for the past 4 years in the streets of Jamaica, whereby citizens have been carted off to jail cell for many months without being charged. The opposition PMP advised the ruling party, the JLP, to find other means of fighting crime, such as engaging the youth in the different community in peace management and other initiative to get the youth them to start being more active in their community regarding peaceful resolution. But this government said no, the state of emergency will continue. So that is that. So the state of emergency is still going on, and the crime rate keep on going up year by year, month by month. Now, we'll speak about the hospital. Over the past 5 years, the citizens of Jamaica keep on, and I am not coming from any US government, or any tourist. I am speaking about the citizen of Jamaica going to the hospital. When the citizen go to the hospital, and I'm speaking about the major hospital, such as the Kingston Public Hospital, the Cornwall Regional Hospital, the St. Margaret Hospital, the Spanish Town Hospital. The health facility is woeful. The health facility is inadequate. There is no bed. Citizens attending these hospitals have to resort sleeping on cardboards and floor. Citizens have to be sitting in wheelchair for hours upon hours, sometime from night to daylight. Citizens have to go through traumatic event when they are visiting public hospital. And we are saying the 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 complaint go on and on and on and on and on without no one taking it in account. Instead, it is business as usual. Yes, business as usual. We have seen where citizens complain about the health system, that when them visit the health system and they are to be fed, they are not getting any food from the facility. And worst of all, a, 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 a draconian measure was instigated in COVID that no food should be allowed to take in the hospital by family. So, say, if the hospital no provide no food for you and your family them want bring food, it can't go in. It cannot go in. Well, I am going to speak from experience because I was a person who was at the hospital for 3 months. I am not going to tell you which 3 months, but I was a patient at the Kingston Public Hospital for 3 months. And I am telling you, the only thing that is allowed in the hospital is water, 100% orange juice, or if you can afford things like, juices like apple juice and other juice that were imported from abroad. Yes, the juices that were imported from abroad were allowed to come in the institution, not anything that is made in Jamaica. I must carefully tell you that. Not anything that is made in Jamaica. I am only telling you that is only orange juice that is 100% orange juice is allowed. So you can bring in water and things like Orange juice 100%. If your family were to squeeze some orange juice in a bottle to bring it for you, it cannot come in. It cannot come in. If your family was to blend some juice for you, some soursop juice or some form of fruit juice, it cannot come in. But here how it can come in. The security guards at the institution alongside the porters, them run a little underground hustling system there. The security guard alongside the porters run a little underground business there, alongside sometimes the people who clean the hospital, and sometimes the nurses who are to take care of you in the institution. Listen me carefully. The nurses who are deemed to run the institution alongside the security guards, alongside the porters, alongside the cleaners. They are the person who run an underground institution whereby you can get in your outside stuff, but you have to pay a hefty amount. Yes, you have to pay an hefty amount. I can give you an example. Suppose on a Sunday morning, your family need to send in a nice breakfast for you. Say, steam fish on a Sunday. They would say, what? Steam fish? You know, say, for bringing steam fish in it, I got cost about $4,000. Yes, for bringing steam fish, no matter the size, it's just the name. Steam fish. If you're to get some steam fish on a Sunday, yes, on a Sunday, you'll have to pay up to 3,000 to 4,000 to bring in that steam fish. Yes. Suppose on a regular night, you feel for some KFC. You're a patient at the hospital and you feel for some KFC. If your family is able to buy you some KFC, say you're going to buy a KFC, say a 3-piece. A 3-piece would cost about 1,000 or 1,200, but the amount to bring in that KFC would be about 1,500. So your family would have to buy the KFC for anything about 1,000. I don't know the exact amount for a 3-piece because I don't practice in eating KFC, but I assume that a 3-piece meal deal would now cost about $1,000 to 1,200, maybe, or maybe a little less. But I know the amount to bring it in. I'm not being lying about the amount because I have linkage to porters who them sit down and them because as I tell you, I was there for 3 months. Imagine, I was there for 3 months, and I can disclose I was there during the Christmas holiday also, so I can tell you about Christmas I personally was not able to bring in any Christmas food for myself because I was not I was not able to pay the amount to bring in any Christmas food to eat because the amount of money that I would have to pay to bring in food on Christmas Day, wow, $5,000 for breakfast in the morning, to bring in breakfast in the morning, Christmas morning. And you know how much to bring in dinner? Eh? So, in well, it doesn't matter because you can bring it anytime before night. Yes, you can bring it anytime before night because the underground is working, right? You just want to have your links. Yeah, man, you just want to have your link. But I am telling you, you have to have at least $6,000 to $7,000 to bring in Christmas dinner. Yes, although your family have to buy the oxtail for 12 to $1,500 a pound, when your family cook that oxtail and bring it to the hospital, your family have to pay up to $5,000 at KPH. Yes, your family have to pay up to $5,000 at KPH on Christmas Day for you to get that oxtail to eat. I am telling you. Yeah, man. You have to spend up to $5,000 on Christmas Day to get your oxtail or your ham or your anything that is nice on a holiday like Christmas. Curry goat or stew beef. You have to pay up to $5,000 to $6,000 to bring it in. That is the underground policy at the KPH. That is what happening at the Kingston Public Hospital up to now. Even though COVID is not keeping, people still have to be paying the amount to bring in food for their family, and COVID is not keeping. It is a shame on the Ministry of Health that they are facilitating scamming at the hospitals. The Ministry of Health is facilitating scamming at the public hospital. The porters and some of the nurses and the security, they are raking in big bucks at the hospital, the KPH and other hospitals around the country. Yes, another thing, when you go to the eye clinic or to to the ENT department on any day, you'll see a crowd that you will not imagine. Sometimes you'll see up to 1,500 people in the clinic, 1,500 persons jostling for 100 feet. Yes, yes, I should repeat, You'll see 1,500 persons over by the section, the eye clinic section, the ENT section, where you attend for your um visit to the doctor. You will see up to 1,500 people on any given morning. 1,500 persons jostling for 100 feet. Yes, many have to be standing, looking for someone to get up. And when one somebody get up, sometime all 10 persons I try to get that one seat. Yes, that is the situation at the clinic, at the Kingston Public, especially over by the eye clinic. There is no seat. Sometime when you find a seat, you have to be careful before you sit, because you will tumble over. That seat is not secure. If you don't look properly and sit on the seat, you will tumble over and hurt yourself. Yes, there's nothing going on that is good at the hospital. So when the US government issued a travel warning in regards for their citizens to travel to Jamaica in lieu of health care, they are 100% right. And our Ministry of Health should be ashamed, because the Jamaican people have been telling them for over 4 years that that is the situation at the major hospital, and them turn a blind eye to it and show scant regard. Yes, it is truthful. The US government is not telling a lie. It is not anything in regard to politics. It have nothing to do with politics. It is a plain truth when it comes on to crime and health care. I, as a Jamaican citizen, is urging the Andrew Holness government to put your hands to the fire and get going. You should be ashamed, because you have been bragging about how the financing of this country is well taken care of. But in what aspect? But in what aspect? The Jamaican country, this country is, as you said, is on a good financial footing. But on what aspect? The Jamaican people is suffering for at least 5 years now. Suffering, no proper health care of no sort, zero health care. And you cannot tell us about the NHF, because it was there before you come. The NHF was there before your government come in, and it was working even better than now. So don't come and tell us that we have a good NHF working. The NHF is always working. This country need ambulance. We need ambulance in the streets. The country is emerging. Too much people is dying in the street. We have to be transporting victims of gunshot and other injury and carts and in taxi trunk. It's a shame on you. It's a goddamn shame. And you, Mr. Christopher Tufton, you are not worthy of being the ministry or the minister of health. It's a goddamn shame. Yes.